Hello, Void. I'm finally back again to leave another update. It's been a long time since I did. Um, there's been a lot that's happened. There's been a lot of growth. I haven't been updating though. First of all, because I haven't been doing as well as I thought I would. And second off, I actually don't really know why I haven't been updating. There just didn't seem to be much of a point to it. But I am starting a new part of my journey. And this one is going to be rough because that's the whole point. I'm going to go through 3 weeks of basically the most suffering I can put myself through, or the most suffering I can put myself through while I'm pushing towards my goals. I will not try to rephrase that better. I have not slept properly for like 2 days, and I think these past 2 days I got like 5 hours of sleep total. So I'm not going to be eloquent at all. Or maybe I am, who gives a fuck. Um, yeah. I've been doing a lot of learning these past few days, and not just like the technical learning covering materials and all that. I've been learning about why I'm stuck, why I'm in the state that I'm in, why I'm the person that I am, and what it takes to really get out of this. And it's all the shit I've been avoiding. You know, it's the hard shit, it's the stuff that sucks. It's the stuff that I managed to convince myself I shouldn't be doing right now because it's not ideal. But really, what I'm doing is I've gotten really good at making the easy thing to do sound reasonable. And the reality is, it's not because it's truly not helpful or not the right thing to do. The reality is, it's because I don't want to go through it. It's because I'm lazy. I don't want to put in the effort. I'm scared of pain. I'm scared of the failure. And it's because I'm choosing to continue to be weak. And I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm not going to continue to be this person. I'm tired of being this person. I'm tired of having no respect for myself. I'm tired of having no freedom in my life, and I'm tired of being my worst enemy. I'm tired of being in a terrible state and knowing that I am not on my side because I put myself here. I'm not going to keep doing that. When I say I'm tired, it means I'm done. It means I'm not doing that anymore. The the price to pay for transformation is suffering. And I need to do more of that. I've been avoiding it. I've been telling myself, oh, I need to take breaks when I study because, oh, you know, I just need to refresh, or I need, what's it called? More recency. You need more recency to recall information. That's not what I need. If it was, then when I stop, I wouldn't be taking breaks and going and being idle. No, I would be doing active recall. That's what I'm supposed to be doing, but I'm not doing it because it's boring, because it's dull. I'm just not trying hard enough. And that's why I'm still in this state. Lately, I've been realizing how much I know and bringing it to the surface. And also, I'd say probably also learning some different things. I've been changing my mindset a lot actually. And I'm realizing that the reason I'm stuck is because I'm seeing failure as a bad thing, and because I keep trying to succeed. Ironically, that's stupid. I think of it as like there's so much that you learn from the gym. And what do you learn from going to the gym? You learn that progressive overload is how you make progress. Not progressive kind of load, so you can kind of feel a little bit of tension. Nah, it's progressive overload. Doing as much as you can and then doing more next time because you just stretched what you can do. So now it means more. It's about pushing to failure because to fail is to succeed. I do this thing when I'm training is I know that in my mind I can only get maybe 10 reps on bicep curls, maybe whatever. I'm just giving an example. And I'll tell myself we're getting 12. And I know I'm not getting 12. That's not the point. The point is if I aim for 12, I'm going to really squeeze it out. I'm going to really make sure I get to a point where I've pushed the hardest I could push. I've given it everything that I had. That's the whole point. And so what I learned is I need to set goals I can achieve. I got so wrapped up in setting goals that I can achieve or believe I can or should achieve. And then I always fall short. And part of it is self sabotage, part of it is, I actually don't want to achieve those goals. And it's not that I don't want to, it's that I don't believe that I can. And if I if I put everything that I have into it and I don't get it, then what that tells me is I'm never gonna make it. Whereas if I leave something in reserve, I can tell myself, yeah, but if I push harder, I got it. Like I, I could actually do something with myself if I just applied myself. But that's not the reality. The reality is I have limits, and at the moment, my limits are quite low, and that's my fault. And I need to push those limits back and be more. I need to put myself through so much suffering and so much struggle that I'm gonna break. And when I break, I will be making room for the person that I'm trying to become. So that's my goal right now. My goal right now is to push so hard that I cannot continue. And then in that state, to find it in me to keep going. And for me, the hardest thing to do is those mental effort tasks. So that's what I'm going to be focusing on those next 3 weeks. I'm going to be doing as much studying as I can, as much really trying to understand concepts. Not like half-assed bullshit, just surface level shit. Like, nah, I'm really going to dive deep into it and do the shit that I hate doing because I need to get better and I'm gonna. Um, I'm also gonna go on a really aggressive calorie deficit, under 1,000 calories a day. Part of that is because I have a lot of weight to lose, and I know I'm gonna lose a lot of muscle, but the muscle that you regain is a lot faster than the muscle that you lose. And as soon as I'm back to eating in a surplus or at maintenance, the first thing my body's gonna do is prioritize putting that muscle back on. What else will I be doing? Yeah, I'm gonna be setting goals that I don't believe I can achieve, but the actual goal is to push as hard as I can and to stay in the fight, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be learning about all the widgets. I'm gonna figure out how to do it with documentation and with not with the help of AI or whatever. And I know that's something that I struggle with, and I know that's something that's rough, but that's not the point. The point is, set that challenge, see if I can get it, and the success is pushing myself that far. So we're gonna see how it goes. I'm staying in the fight this time. Bye bye.